What's up, guys? Jake Ground Roll coming back at you with another video, and today, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am rebuilding the Pittsburgh Steelers on Madden 21. Sickens me to say it, but we are, so it's happening, I guess. I don't like to say it, but I'm saying it. So, this team started off 11-0 and fell off drastically, so that's nice for them, but that's not nice for them, but it is very nice for me, my sake of this, because I'm a Browns fan. But today, I'm putting my Browns fan aside, because this is a video game. We're going to try to rebuild the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, Big Ben at QB, he's got such a large cap hit. I looked, and it said if I released him, I'd free up $1 million in cap room, just $1 million. And there would be a penalty of $45 million, which is not good. James Conner, Benny Snell, Jalen Samuels, Anthony McFarland. I looked at James Conner and Benny Snell, and James Conner's speed was 86, and Benny Snell's speed was 85. So that's a bit of a problem. Juju's pretty solid. Claypool is better than Deontay Johnson. I don't know why Deontay Johnson's a higher overall, but that is the thing. Deontay Johnson and Eric Ebron have got bricks for hands. Neither of them can catch. Juju's solid, like I said. Claypool has been a beast this year as a rookie. The O-line's okay. Marquise Pouncey made a high snap. We need replacements at left guard and right tackle, though. And now let's go over the defense, as it is what propelled this team to their 11-0 start. But then the offense just start getting sluggish, and you know what happened after that. On the D-line, they're pretty old, if I do say so myself. The youngest starter is 27, which is not ideal. Tyson, I can't even say that. It's got to go. Cam Hayward went to Ohio State. He's not exactly what I'd call young. So, there's that. Mike Hilton's solid, as is Stevie Nelson. Cameron Sutton. Is it Cam or Cameron? Cameron Sutton. We are going to start him over Joe Hayden. Joe Hayden has been good for a long time, but just has got to go. Trudmans is not really that good, but Minka Fitzpatrick is a beast. Ever since he got traded from the Dolphins to the Steelers, he has been amazing. I mean, it wasn't like he was not good with the with the Dolphins, but he has been amazing with the Steelers. So there's that. But their two edge rushers are really what propelled this defense. T.J. Watt and Bud Dupree. Bud Dupree, I think, should probably be a higher overall than 82, but it's what it is. He's probably going to have to get traded soon. Devin Bush, very, very good. Also should probably be higher than a 77 overall. Tore his ACL against the Browns in Week 4. Avery Williamson, they brought in via trade. Vince Williams just has to go. So I'm going to trade some guys for sure. Alalu character, I don't know. Tyson Alalu, I don't know how to say it. Is that how you say it? Joe Hayden, Vince Williams gets me a first-round pick this year and a second-round pick next year from the Jets. I thought that was a pretty solid trade. We're getting back some draft picks, and we're trading away some older players with some cap hits. I'm also going to probably go to the, mid-season mark, Week 8, to trade some guys as well who have expiring contracts. You can look now, but that's not as fun. It's not like it's fun, but yeah, I'm going to make probably like one more trade, and then I'm going to go to the mid-season mark, Week 8. Marquise Pouncey, Alejandro Villanueva, Matt Filer gets me a first-round pick. You can see what it says. We have no O-line now, as we are letting some guys go. We just have David DeCastro, which is fine, I think. And I also realized that we also don't have a defensive tackle now. So I'm probably going to move Stephon Tuitt inside and get Alex Highsmith some reps, who is a really, really solid player this year so far for the Steelers. Since Devin Bush has been injured, I want to say. Yeah, so I'm going to put Alex Highsmith in and Hayward to it to D-tackle, then Sim to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we're 1-6. The Steelers playbook suck in Madden, as the Browns are 8-0. 30th offense yards. I mean, our defense isn't bad, though. Because our offense is terrible. What are these numbers? I'm just going to send to the end of the season after this to hopefully, I don't even remember what I was going to say, but Juju probably needs to be brought back. How much money does Mike Hilton want? I mean, it's not bad. I'll give him that. And he does accept. I do want to bring back Juju. How many years? Bud Dupree, I can't bring him back for that price. James Conner, what do you want? I mean, it's not a bad contract, but he's got 86 speed, so I don't want to bring him back. Cameron Sutton, I do want to bring back, actually. I'll show you guys who we end up bringing back. Cameron Sutton, Mike Hilton and Juju are all brought back. Avery Williamson, I don't want as he's 28 years old, gonna regress. So I'm just gonna send him to the playoffs, which it doesn't look like we're gonna be a part of because our terrible offense. What do you know? We missed the playoffs as we finished. What? Oh. How? We went 8-8. I hate it. How do we physically go 8-8? That's like the worst thing you could have possibly done. Our offense didn't pick it up. What if our defense was just the best in the NFL? 6th? It's not saying much. 26th in points scored. How did we win 8 games? Tell me, please. Big Ben was terrible. This is why he is getting released. Just kidding. Nah, I'm trading him for sure. He has major cap it. Rushing. James Conner actually wasn't too bad. I could probably bring him back if you keep doing that. And plus, I had Jalen Samuels as my power back, I'm pretty sure. So, no real receiving numbers, but that's to be think when your quarterback was terrible. Defensively, Devin Bush was very good. You love to see those numbers. Sacks. T.J. Watt with 12.5. Cam Hayward with 8.5. Stephon Tuitt with 8. This is why I didn't extend Bud Dupree. 4.5 sacks. Are you kidding me? I didn't even look at interceptions. I looked at kicking. Chris Boswell, I didn't even see, to be completely fair. 5 picks for Minkah Fitzpatrick. That's Superstar X Factor for him. And I'd love to see Superstar X Factor for him. Lamar Jackson wins the MVP award. Why am I even looking? I'm not going to see Big Ben in here anywhere. Lamar Jackson, also AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Defense Player of the Year, J.J. Watt. No Steelers, right? Yeah. Offensive Rookie Year, Joe Burrow. Claypool and Notre Dame. Defense Rookie Year, Logan Wilson. Highsmith in there at 7. I'm going to look at Best TV to see if Minkah won it. No, it goes to Tre'Davious White. Tough, but let's go to Super Bowl week. Hopefully see some good dev increases. On offense, Big Ben did a thing called regressing heavily. He down 26. David DeCastro is our only offensive lineman. Defensively, no way. I mean, Cam Sutton goes up to star, which is pretty big. It's I just extended him. Cam Hayward regresses in dev. So, yeah, those dev increases were kind of lackluster, if I do say so myself. But I am going to bring back James Conner because he had a very solid season. And I bet if Bud Dupree, no. Avery Williamson, no. It's just going to be James Conner, 4-year deal? Give you oh, right. We don't have any money. Thanks, Big Ben. Take that down and probably franchise tag. And the running back franchise tag can't be that big, right? $9 million. Yeah, that's like nothing. I'm going to franchise tag James Conner. And Big Ben needs to get off my team right now. I just got Big Ben for some value as he had no value. So there we go, shedding Big Ben to the football team for nothing. We still have no money, right? Oh no, we have 14 mil now. Trent Williams would be a huge addition. Levante David, same deal. Will Fuller, like all these guys would be pretty big additions, but Hassan Reddick actually makes a ton of sense as he is. I'm going to bring in Hassan Reddick, and that's probably going to be just about it. We got Hassan Reddick. Now let's go to the draft where we will be picking, I believe I saw when I was trading Big Ben at number 3 overall. I don't know where we would have got that from, but we are picking at number 3 overall, and I can't tell where else, but I'm going to look around at this draft class. At number 3 overall, I'm going to add Dante Johnson to the team, as I thought it said at first Deontay Johnson. I was like, huh? that would have been weird. There was we could have added another Deontay Johnson to our squadron. But this pick, I will be taking Dante Jackson out of Ohio State. Looks like an insane player. Hopefully he's the next Cam Hayward. Draft class. Come on. 58 finesse moves. Okay. No wonder he's not good. At 14, I will see if this QB is available, as the Bengals go with a really, really talented player there. Come on, Broncos. Don't take the QB. I think the Jags are going to go QB right here, right? They don't. I think the Colts might go QB, though. They do need QB. As they go Gervonta Core, who was a really, really talented player. There's Kyle Moore and Levi Patterson. With this pick, I will be taking the QB of the future, and Easton Jones out of Clemson. Looks unreal. Yes, he is unreal. 75 overall, which is pretty high for a rookie QB. But he has star or better dev. Love to see this new player. I hope he'll be a stud. With this pick at 26, I'm going to take Matt Peoples and either move Terrell Edmonds or Matt Peoples to middle linebacker now that we let Avery Williamson walk. It's probably going to be Terrell Edmonds just because of how big he is. Big. Yeah, he's pretty good. Just doesn't do the thing called man coverage at all, really. So Matt Peoples is a really, really solid player. Wendell Copeland is the only good player in the entire rest of the draft, so I'm just going to take him here. Maybe trade the other picks. Wendell Copeland it is. 73 overall with star better dev. That is actually a really, really solid pickup. As I think I'm actually going to move 4-3. Right? Highsmith, Watt, off the edge. Wait. I have confused myself. No. I cannot figure out what I want to do. I think we're actually just going to stay in a 3-4. There you go. I traded our picks next year. That's going to be the end of the draft. I thought. I'm still making my decision whether we're going to move to 3-4. I think we're just going to stay in 3-4. Tuitt, Hayward, they got Copeland on the D-line. Highsmith, Watt at outside linebacker rushing the passer. Bush and Edmonds in the middle of the at middle linebacker, and then Peoples, Fitzpatrick at safety, Sutton, Nelson, and it doesn't even matter. Oh, you have Vince McDonald and Zach Gentry, tight ends playing at guard spots. What is happening? So I completely forgot. We have Johnson and Hassan Reddick. So that was something that I did not expect to happen. I don't need Hassan Reddick. I'm trading Hassan Reddick and probably Highsmith. I mean, they're good backups. Hassan Reddick has to get traded just because. Wait, I can't trade him this year, right? Yeah, I can't trade Hassan Reddick this year, but he's probably going to go next year. I'm just making up things now. I got to rearrange this team. I am going to change the offense playbook, but this is a team for the second season. I think it's pretty solid. I almost have too many players to get playing. I think our defense is set for like a pretty long time. I don't like Steven Nelson's contract very much, but he should be going in the very near future, probably very soon. So corner is going to be on my radar for defense, but that's how the specialists are going to look. James Conner is going to be my third down running back. Johnson, Watt off the edge. Wait, who's my... Yeah, Reddick, I do want off the edge, but I guess he's not going to come off the edge, which is fine with me. Alright, I need to change the offense playbook. And let's go to the midseason mark. The normally very reliable Tennessee offense. It's not like Steelers defense is working at all by any means. But we are 0-7. I mean, it is what it is, but that is pretty bad. As we do have to extend T.J. Watt and Minkah Fitzpatrick, which is going to be expensive. David DeCastro, James Conner, Eric Ebron, who I don't want. Steven Nelson as well, I don't want. Terrell Edmonds, I probably do want. Like, there are a lot of free agents that we have to run. So I think I brought everyone back. Terrell Edmonds, James Conner, David DeCastro, Minkah, and T.J. Watt are all back. So there's that, but we're still 0-7, and I'm going to say what that QB's dev is, that he is not performing at all. He's got only star. I mean, but QB's devs are easy to increase, but you just hate to... David DeCastro isn't playing on the O-line. We still have Zach Gentry and Vance McDonald playing. I am confused right now, because that should not be happening. Essentially, Copeland is actually progressing like kind of a lot. We're not playing at all. Indeed, Johnson here is only going up 1, which is kind of frustrating to take him at number 3 overall. But let's go to the playoffs, which I don't think we're going to make at all. So I just happened to sim 1 week, and we're like, how about we just beat the 6-1 Chiefs? I'm like, okay. Deontay Johnson has a breakout challenge, but I just had to say that because it was kind of weird. We did not make the playoffs again, finishing 4-12. It's better than 0-16, I guess. As the Easton Jones actually didn't break the record as Justin Herbert did, but he started to pick up his game a little bit. Had 21 the second half of the year, but Deontay Johnson looked like he had a great year. I mean, he did throw 19 picks from Easton Jones, but might win offensive rookie of the year because he was the best QB in the draft as far as I could tell. He's got to keep those picks down. Rushing, this is what I thought James Conner was going to do. I knew he was playing games with me. Easton Jones only had 1 fumble, I guess, but was pretty solid on the ground running, I guess. Receiving, Deontay Johnson was amazing. 1,100 yards. 10 touchdowns is pretty solid, as was Juju and Eric Ebron. Claypool isn't getting that much involved defensively. Devin Bush is just doing Devin Bush-like things. Sacks, 9 for T.J. Watt, 6.5 for Hassan Reddick, 6 for Hayward. And then Dante Johnson, casually with 2. That is annoying. Interceptions, 3 for Minkah, 2 for Bush, and Hilton, 1 for... Alright, so we had a decent amount of interceptions, to be completely fair to the team. Josh Allen wins MVP. I don't think we'll see our quarterback in there just because he tossed 19 picks. Offense Player of the Year is also Josh Allen. No Steelers. Defense Player of the Year, Rashaan Evans. T.J. Watt, number 3. Devin Bush at 4. I TJ Watt didn't have an insane amount of sacks. Easton Jones, there we go, wins the MVP award. I saw B. Sanders, and I was like, no way, Barry Sanders. Nope, it's Brian. There's that. And defense rookie year better be one of our guys. And it's Keyshawn Guyton. Johnson at 3. Peoples at 4. Copeland at 9. I want to see Copeland's dev, but I guess we'll see it at Super Bowl week. I just saw the Browns won another Super Bowl. I get it, but Deontay Johnson goes up to superstar dev. Love to see it. He's not going to have mid-out elite. I don't even know what that is. But he has it, I guess. It happened. We subbed tight ends. Zach Entry playing guard. Defensively, nothing. Copeland's just a higher rel than Johnson, so Johnson can get off my team. Hassan Reddick actually went up to star, so he can probably stay. And Dante Johnson can go. I mean, he's a good backup, I guess, but you can't have backups playing. But let's go to free agency. So, in free agency, I'm going to go after 4 players. And Jair Alexander, Connor Williams, Eric Merritt, who is very young, linebacker here. Only 22 years old, undrafted rookie last year probably. And then Jerron Christian Sr., just because I have no O-line members. So, let's see who we end up getting. We got Merritt and Williams. I'm not going to... What? Am I probably going to bring up my offer on Jair? I might have to. It's still in the green, though, so I think I'll be okay. We got Jerron Christian Sr. Is Jair just not going to sign? We got Jair Alexander. So this free agency class was massive. Let's do the draft. 4 and 12 apparently equals the number 1 overall pick in the draft. So that's wonderful. But I'm probably not going to take it. I mean, unless Anthony here looks like an insane player, but Brian Herrick also does. But I gotta take what we need to take. This is a bad draft to need tight end because the tight ends are terrible. But I just felt like I had to say that. We probably do need to take a line. Oh. Okay, there are centers, which they tend to be which they normally are, I guess you could say. But, yeah, so that's nice that there are actually some decent O-linemen. But I just am going to, with this pick, I'm probably just going to take an edge rusher that just looks insane. And Brian Herrick out of Kentucky just looks too good to pass up. Looks like insane. I can't pass it up. It's the exact same player that I took last year. And I took a number 1 overall pick on him. What am I doing? Hopefully the center's still here. Browns take a really solid player there. I'm so mad. So there's one center gone. There's a glare, but his name is Joseph Patterson out of Louisville. Have to take him 75 normal. All right, that's not that bad considering. I mean, he's pretty well balanced, I guess you could say. Sweet. Big back-to-back. Okay, now I gotta go figure out something. Alright, I found the player that I want. He's Ben Wade. Running 4.43 is insane. I'm going to take Ben Wade. 76 normal. There's a lot of 76s in this class. He looks okay, I guess. I'm going to start him at strong safety probably. Over Matt Peoples. Yeah, let's go to the 3rd round. Now it is time to take probably one of the least positions of need for us. Wide receiver. We could probably move one of our wide receivers to tight end if we had to. Not the fastest guy in the world. John Metcalf out of Ohio State. Looks okay. 75 normal. 95 acceleration. Doesn't do a thing called run medium routes at all. But he's pretty solid other than running medium routes, I guess. We pick, and these 2 picks in a row, well, these 2 picks can get traded. O.J. Howard was the best tight end that we could get. I mean, that trade isn't bad. We don't need tight end. I'm just going to go to the end of the draft. Hopefully the CPU does something good, I guess. But I felt like that draft wasn't all that great. I need to trade the other defensive end that I just took at number 1 overall. That's a 76 rated with normal dev that's not even going to start. And then I want to see what the other center was. Nah, I don't really need to. So I'm just going to go see the team for the 3rd season. This is the team for the 3rd season. I have pretty high hopes for the team. The only problem is that I was traded for O.J. Howard with normal dev. It's fine. We probably just need left tackle, and that's about it, because our team is pretty set. This is how specialists are going to look. There's what you have. The CPU did specialists right, actually. So let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we're 4-3. We're actually doing pretty good, but I gotta look at this contract. Who needs a contract? As Stephon Tuitt, Deontay Johnson, Devin Bush are the top guys, and then the rest can probably go. So yeah, we gotta bring these top 3 guys back, and then the rest can go. Stephon Tuitt, Deontay Johnson, and Devin Bush are all re-signed, so that is very good. Where are we in our division? It's still a pretty close division as we're 2nd in it, but let's go to the playoff, which it seems like we can make right now. We made the playoffs at 10-6. Good to see, I guess, as the Ravens went 11-5. Did win our division. The Browns turned it around the second half, as the entire division was insanely competitive. 12th offense in yards, 17th defense in yards, though. 5th in points scored. Oh my, Deontay Johnson, 12th in points allowed. Easton Jones was very, very solid. Andy Dalton threw 2 touchdowns. Interesting. Easton Jones was pretty good, if I do say so myself. He's even good as a runner as well. Didn't fumble at all. James Conner did fumble 2 times, but doesn't matter. James Conner still had a decent season. Not that great, though. But the guy who had an insane season was Deontay Johnson. He was unreal. That's X Factor all day. Juju was very solid, as was Howard. Claypool did okay, I guess. Defensively, though, voice crack there. Terrell Edmonds was kind of good, if I do say so myself. Had 5 sacks for some reason. I guess that's the thing. T.J. Watt with 14.5 sacks, 9 for Hassan Reddick, 7.5 for Cam Hayward, and again, 5 for Terrell Edmonds for some reason. 4 picks for Minka and Jair, 3 for Cameron Sutton, 2 for Mike Hilton, 1 for a few other guys. But I'm confused how we only won 10 games. Lamar Jackson wins MVP over Easton Jones. I didn't think Easton Jones was going to win MVP. I didn't think he was going to be that high either. Easton Jones at number 2, but I just can't see Lamar Jackson winning it over him. Defense Player of the Year, Rashaan Evans. T.J. Watt up there, number 3. Another Steelers Offensive Player of the Year, Antoine Odom, the quarterback, right? I think so. We didn't really have any offense rookies. Ben Wade, though, at number 2 is Michael Singleton of the Dolphins wins it. And Brian Herrick in there at number 9. Didn't play a whole ton, but let's see if we can beat the Ravens in the wild card round in MVP Lamar Jackson. Let's beat them. Come on. We lose by a touchdown. Time to go into another off season. So here we are at Super Bowl week, and I already see two major dev increases in our quarterback, Easton Jones, going up to Superstar Dev, as I love to see it, Superstar Dev for him. And then Deontay Johnson with Superstar X Factor. And then defensively, let's look around, and I don't see anything, right? So no dev increases on defense, but it's okay. As the Packers ended up being the Ravens in the Super Bowl, we gotta look to see. I don't know if you guys should see it though. Do I really want anyone? Nope. So let's go to the free agency. Hopefully, get a big player. I am going after just a kicker, punter, and Cam Robinson. There's nothing else. Well, I mean, our team is very, very good. So it's not like we really need anything, as no one signs the first week, but it's to be expected. Second week, no one. So it looks like, alright, Townsend and Robinson accepted. So Rodrigo Blankenship, the GOAT, unfortunately is not signing with us, which is fine, as we will start the NFL draft. At 20-something, I'm probably just going to end up taking this wide receiver, but there's a guy named Terry Gary. Very tempting indeed, as Terry Gary just waits for me to pick him. To be completely fair to Terry Gary, I kind of want to pick him. Did I look at this? No, I didn't, but he does look pretty solid. I might actually take a running back instead. Is Nasir Humphrey any better? You know what, I'm just going to take Marquise Hicks instead, because we don't need receiver at all. Running back, it's not like that big of a need, except this guy just happens to be amazing. Which is fine with me. It's just pretty well balanced, I guess you could say. Pretty much just an elusive back as far as I can tell. Yes, he can catch okay. That's probably just going to be my only pick of the draft, though. And we will go to next season. This is the team for the final season. I mean, we could do another season, but we don't have any holes, like, at all. This team has not performed well, but I don't know why. Steelers playbooks are junk. If their defense isn't working at the midseason mark, I don't know what to tell you. I just saw a hidden dev here. This guy, Parker. I mean, okay. I guess you're just good. Whatever. Guy. Alright, let's go to the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark, 4-3. So we have a breakout QB challenge for our quarterback, Easton Jones. I don't think he's going to get it, just because he has to get 350 yards and 4 touchdown passes, which is probably not going to happen, Sam, as we are top of the division. Great to see, I guess, but who knows how long we'll keep it for. I hope we keep it for a long time. We'll find out at the playoffs. We made the playoffs at 10-6, won the division. So the Browns came very close, as did the Ravens, in a very competitive division again. 4th offense in yards, love to see it. And then 18th defense, are you kidding me? 2nd in points scored. Our offense was just dominant, as was Juju, as far as I can tell. But our QB, to be completely honest, was not that great. That's average. You'll take that year. Just threw a little bit too many picks. James Conner was very solid, as was our backup running back. What is he? Oh my gosh. Marquise Hicks with Superstar X Factor. He's not going to have maximum security, but he'll have... We'll just give him first one free, because it's the best one. But he's just chilling with Superstar X Factor. I think James Conner's time is done here, as he is 28. He's still got 86 speed, dude. I checked that for a long time. It's Terrell Edmonds. Yeah, I mean, you'll take that year, 103 tackles, 6 for loss. How does TJ Watt only have 7.5 sacks when he's a 99 overall? Doesn't make sense. We got a decent amount of pressure, I guess, though. Interceptions, 4 for Jair. He's a beast as well. 2 for Bush, Steve Ingram, whoever that is, Ben Wade, and Cameron Sutton. But we were very, very solid this year. Ryan Tannehill wins MVP as Philip Eng. I don't like that name. Easton Jones somehow gets number 8. I didn't expect to see him in there, as he finishes 10th for Offensive Player of the Year, but 8th for MVP. Madden math right is Rashaan Evans, I believe, wins another Defensive Player of the Year award. Devin Bush in there at number 8. Show me superstar dev for him. Offensive of the Year, Marquise Hicks, the backup running back, who's a beast, as Dorian Schaefer. Can't tell you that is number 5. I'm struggling with that name. I don't know why. I just am. But let's hop in here in the wild card round against my favorite team, the Cleveland Browns. As it seems like we're going to pull away with this game, right? 35. Oh. Browns getting a little bit feisty now. I see. As we do make it a touchdown game. And, okay, we end up winning. 38-30 is the final here at Heinz Field. Winning pretty solid, I guess that's all I can say. Let's just see who we have in the divisional. In the divisional round, we play the Buffalo Bills. So, let's hop in here against them. They're also 10-6. But they have a pretty solid team as far as I can tell. So, let's see if we meet their solid team. There are 5 minutes left as we were down 21-0 at one point as the CPU has come all the way back to give us a shot here. Ebron. Oh, that's not Ebron. That's O.J. Howard. I just completely forgot who our tight end was. He's wearing the same number as Eric Ebron. Disrespectful. Just kidding. Nah, Eric Ebron can't catch, so we're fine with that. This play's fine. Ooh, Johnson underneath. Oh, he showed so much acceleration there. Can't quite outrun him, though, as we are very close to scoring here. Let's run QB draw. We got a scrambling QB. I kind of want to flip the play. I just went... Alright, yeah. Audible flip play. As there's confusion by the Bills. There really isn't. Jones steps up down at the 1. Wonderful. Right here, I think we should give it to Connor, but I don't like this play. The Bills came out. Oh, Parrish! Can't tell you who that is, but we just threw him, and he makes the biggest play of his life. Scoring a touchdown. Oh, well, Bills were like right back at you. And I'm like, okay. So, we got Claypool. We got all of these guys out here. Howard. I keep saying Ebron. What is happening? But O.J. Howard makes a voice crack. But, he doesn't make a voice crack. I make a voice crack. But O.J. Howard makes an insane play as there are 2 minutes to play in Pittsburgh. This is a pretty crazy game right here. So, I like Claypool's route a ton. He's going right over the middle of the field. As he can't hold on. Come on, Claypool. You gotta call that in. It's called stick. Like the stick that you find on the ground. Alright, not quite what I meant to say. As the ball's loose. How do you pick that up? Tack McKinley just reaches with one hand. It's like, how about I pick it up? No, I'm mad. Come on, hold on to a field goal. What? They're punting? How are you punting right here? What is the CPU doing? I don't even know where we're down. What is happening? At least we get another chance on offense, but are we at the 1? No, we're at the 20. Or somewhere near it. But I did not know what just happened on that punt. Just get rid of it. That's intentional grounding. No one was open. I tried to get outside the tackle box, and then the guy just started chasing me, and then I decided to throw it away, intentional grounding. But suck to suck, I guess. Come on. Claypool, what are you doing? Who is that? Micah Hyde just weaving through our offense. Is Rebo gonna end right here? Probably is, right? Come on, defense, make a stop. We didn't have to. I mean, that's probably gonna end the rebuild. You know, I'll do another. No, that's kind of the video, guys. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Steelers, unfortunately, for you guys watching this video, could not win the Super Bowl, as their playbooks really are bad. But that's something to learn from this video. Their offensive playbook's bad. Not their defensive playbook's okay, but it's not amazing by any means. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.